Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing? If you haven't seen this look, then that means you're behind. I'm finally back to filming and kind of feeling like myself. So I did a get ready with me where I showed you guys this look. I love it. I was just playing around in makeup. I had a vision and she came out real cute. So I will link that up here if you guys are wondering where I've been, what's been going on with me. But while I have been recovering from being sick, I've been spending money. So y'all have been begging me for a candle haul for a hot minute. Y'all have been like, Bree, when are you going to talk about candles? We want candles. The fall one started to release and y'all were like, bitch. And listen, I understand, but since COVID and everything, Bath and Body Works has really just failed us with the sales. I understand a lot of companies are going through it, but I really just feel like they got really cheapy on us. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little salty because I have a couple $100 worth of candles sitting in front of me and I didn't get not one coupon, nothing. If I've had coupon codes, I've found them from people on Instagram. I suggest you follow Sense Galore on Instagram, and Tina Marie here on YouTube. I really like her. She's a sweetie. They always know what's going on. You know, somebody's always dropping them a coupon code, sharing what they're finding and all that good stuff. So other people have been getting things, but I haven't. If you are interested in seeing a ridiculous Bath and Body Works haul, then just keep on watching. Let's start with the newest ones because I didn't order from this sale that's going on this weekend. I'm filming on Labor Day. So they did do a Labor Day sale. I think it was 10 off of the 3 wicks. And I don't think there was a coupon or anything. I think, well, there were some coupons that were sent out to specific people. But I didn't feel like it was worth it. I only wanted 3 things. So these 3 that I got were from a sale from last weekend. And they had a deal where, you got free shipping over $50, and you got this little wallflower plug. So I like the fancy wallflower plugs, even though it doesn't really go with my room right now, but it will when I paint it. So this is cute, and it does have the light in it. And then they also gave us a wallflower refill of the Perfect Autumn, which I love. I actually have one in my wallflower right now. So I did get that for free. And then I got 3 new candles. Well, new to me. One of them is old, but the other 2 are new. So the first one I was really excited about is Dutch Apple Waffle. That's what she looks like. Has the nice wraparound, which I think is really cute, and the green wax. And the notes on this read, warm buttermilk waffles, baked apple slices, and ground nutmeg with essential oils. And y'all, over the last couple of years, I have really fallen for Bath and Body Works bakery fragrances. The bakery stuff has been getting me, and this is no different. This far exceeds pumpkin pecan waffles to me. It has that same waffle note, that buttery note. But it also there is a tart apple, a Granny Smith apple in there. It smells like Granny Smith apples soaking in caramel. So just imagine you're at a bed and breakfast and they bring out these fluffy buttermilk waffles with a caramelly apple situation on top. And you just put a little bit of butter on the waffles, and then you pour those saucy apples on top and add a dash of maple syrup, just the slightest dash of maple syrup because the apples are tart. Imagine that. This smells like the perfect bed and breakfast during the fall time. I love it. So I definitely want to get more, because this is a great scent. I can't wait to burn it. Worried that it might have some issues with performance, just because a lot of my darker candles, the ones with darker wax, can tend to get a little drowned out, but That's no issue for me. If I love the scent and I can find a coupon or a sale, then I'll purchase more. So that is Dutch Apple Waffle. Highly recommend if you love bakery scents. The next one I got in the same collection is Warm Apple Pie. I've been wanting this since they came out with it last year. They came out with a version of it for the summer, but it was in this ugly USA American flag packaging. I don't want that shit. Nope, not in this house. I didn't want that shit. So they came out with this cute version. I love, y'all, I love the little fox. You see him? He has his spoon, his fork and his knife, and he's getting ready to dig into that apple pie. I love it. I think just the little, I love the little critters packaging. Has the red wax, which I always love. And the notes on Warm Apple Pie read baked Granny Smith apple, melted brown sugar, flaky homemade crust with essential oils. Y'all, it smells just like an apple pie. So I don't know if y'all know, but I love to bake. I love to bake. And apple pie is one of the things that my family always begs me to make, especially at like Thanksgiving. Like, to the point where when I do apple pie, I have to do like huge like pans of it, because just doing one, like a couple of regular pies is not going to cut it. This smells like apple pie baking in the oven. You really get the crust note first. And I love how authentic Bath and Body Works like crusty bakery notes are. That's something that they really excel at. And then you get the apple. It's not a super tart apple like it is in the Dutch Apple Waffle. It's a more subdued apple. Like this one definitely smells like apples really cooked down and that cinnamon and sugar. And you get that cinnamon sugar note, and it's just so good. I can't wait to burn this, and I feel like I need to get a couple more as well. Warm Apple Pie went really fast last year, so I think I'm probably going to get a couple more of these. As if I need more candles, like I need a hole in my head. But I will probably get a couple more of the Warm Apple Pie as well, just so I have it, because it's not gonna make it to Candle Day. Like, I already know. I think the only scent that I liked last year that made it to Candle Day was Apple Cardamom and Crisp. And they didn't come back with that one this year, and I was really sad. That was the only one that made it to Candle Day at my location. So the last one I got in that collection is Sugared Cherry Crisp. And that's what that looks like. See that little pie on there? The little ramekins and the cherries. It's so cute. I think it's so cute. I love cutesy little stuff. And I forgot to show you guys, all the lids have like these hammered pumpkins. Really cute. Dark red wax. And the notes on Sugar Cherry Crisp read sweet cherries, graham cracker crumble, and crushed almonds. And I'm gonna have to smell this when this is burning, because upon first whiff, the only thing I get is Black Cherry Merlot. And if you guys know Black Cherry Merlot, it's a strong scent. This is the same cherry note that's in Black Cherry Merlot. And it's good. Once you get past that, you can smell a subtle bakery note. And you do get that almond in there too. It's a punchy, like, amaretto, like almond extract scent. So I do get all the notes in this, but I wish the bakery note in it were just a little bit more prominent, even though I feel like if we're talking like an actual like crisp, like a dessert crisp, there's not a lot of bready stuff in there anyway. Black Cherry Merlot is not my favorite candle. Like, it's not. So I hope that you know what, y'all? I just realized this is broken. I'm gonna have to take it back. Yeah, I'm happy I noticed that, because that would have been so bad if I had burned this. But it's right here, see? And it's just where the actual, these two meet each other. So it looks like it's just the label, but it's not. It's cracked. Damn it! And I thought I had made all these orders with no casualties. Well, damn, I'm gonna have to go to the store and switch this out, which I really don't want to do. But yeah, that is sugared cherry crisp. So those are all of the newer ones that I got, the ones that just came out. So let's go ahead and go through all the others. And I have a lot. So the first one I got is Vanilla Sage, and it's in this really pretty White Barn core packaging. This really pretty like light green color, and it has the matching green wax. They've been doing this year with that like matte colored packaging and the matching wax. And the notes on Vanilla Sage read frosted sage, fresh pine needles, white lavender, and vanilla creme with essential oils. And I love this fragrance. I love piney, you know, balsam, fir. I love all those scents. I love those Christmas tree scents. I love tree scents in general. Some people think it doesn't make sense. Like I hear a lot of people say like, I would just go outside, but I'm just like, but why? Like, but why? When you could have a candle, you know? But no, I love that smell. And maybe it's nostalgic for me because like y'all know, I am a sustainability major. So a lot of my time in school, I was doing a lot of research on trees actually. Like I could walk outside right now and measure one of the trees in my backyard and, you know, tell you how much carbon it emits. If we had an age of it, if we could find an approximate age of it, I could tell you how much carbon that the tree emits. That's how much time I spent outside, y'all. And I still spend that much time outside. So I love the smell of trees. I love the smell of pine. It's been one of my favorites since forever. And this is a really nice pine and vanilla fragrance. I love it so much. And the reason why I got two of this, I did actually get two, because it reminded me a lot of the balsam and birch candle that I got last year. This was a limited release that they did online, and this was one of the only ones I was able to get. And balsam and birch is chilled forest air, frosted pine needles, and sweet amber. They smell very similar. This is sweeter, and the pine note and vanilla sage is a bit more tart. And I would say probably a bit more realistic. Like, I don't know if y'all were like this when you were kids, but I would like, we had a lot of pine trees at my old school when I was in elementary school. And I would go out and like rub the pine needles in between my hands and get that scent on my fingers. And those pine needles do have like a slight tartness to them. This is sweeter. This has that more realistic kind of tartness that a pine actually has. If you love Christmas trees, then you will understand what I'm saying. This smells so good. It's so good. I love it so much. I kind of don't want to burn these yet just because it's definitely giving me like low-key Christmas vibes. I don't get a lot of sage in this, but it is there. Sage is always a really subtle note. But I love this candle. If you're a big fan of fresh balsam, then I think you will love this fragrance. It smells so good. I was really intrigued by this one, which is Pomegranate Lemonade. And this is in this really pretty matte purple packaging. I was really disappointed though because the wax is white. Like they got my hopes up. I was like, it's gonna be a nice purple wax. No, the wax is white. They played me on that one. And the notes on this are juicy pomegranate, zested lemons, and sugar crystals, and it smells exactly like what it says. This is a really nice fruity lemonade scent. If you are a fan of watermelon lemonade, I think you'll like this one. You definitely get that nice, overcast of pomegranate, but you mostly get the lemon and the sugar crystals. It smells so good. It smells like a specialty lemonade drink that you would get at like a restaurant or something. It's really, really nice. I would probably burn this in the morning because I like how those zesty scents kind of wake me up. This is pomegranate lemonade. I only got one because I mean we're going into hopefully cooler weather. So I feel like I'm not really going to want too many summery things. So the next one I have, and I'm mad because I couldn't get 2 more of this. This came out last year as pumpkin pie, and I fell in love with it, y'all. Like, we burned pumpkin pie on Thanksgiving. My grandma was here for Thanksgiving, and we burned that. And the house smelled so good. Like it smelled so good. Like, even with all the other food smells going on, and just after everything was said and done, like, it just made the house smell so delicious and inviting. And they didn't bring back pumpkin pie, but they technically brought it back and just gave it a different name. So I picked up pumpkin vanilla creme, and this is in a really pretty orange matte situation. The only thing that I would love even more is if it had a gold lid. Wouldn't that be pretty? And this also has the matching colored wax. So the notes on this read creamy pumpkin, vanilla creme, fresh ground nutmeg, and graham cracker crust. This is such a realistic pumpkin pie smell. I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't need it. I don't eat sweet potato pie either. But this is realistic. Like, I love the smell of them. But you know what this reminds me even more of? So when I was younger, my mom used to make this pumpkin cheesecake concoction, and it had like a layer of like yummy cheesecake with a layer of pumpkin pie filling, which was just like, she would just like, it was to perfection. Like, I'm not even a fan of pumpkin things, but that was so good. And this reminds me of that because it's so creamy. It's such a creamy, inviting scent. The pumpkin in this is just, the pumpkin spices in this are just so good. It's a creamy pumpkin spice scent. So if you love that kind of situation, you will love this. If you loved pumpkin pie from last year, then this is the exact same. Same scent notes and everything. It's the exact same. So I was going to get more of this when the $11.95 sale came around. It was one of the first things to go. And I was like, really? So when I get another chance, I will definitely get more of this because it's one of my favorite fall scents. And definitely one that me and my mom like to have burning downstairs. So I don't burn everything that I have in my room. A lot of my candles I burn downstairs with my mom because she's a candle fanatic too. Next up, this is another new one to me. This is Cozy Cashmere. And when I saw this on the website, I knew I had to have it. And it's nice. It's cute too because it has this luminary packaging. So like, these are actually little cutouts. Kind of hard to see. But when you burn them, you'll be able to see like the little light out. I love it when they do luminary packaging because it's just so pretty. And I feel like on the luminary packaging, those candles always burn better. I don't know why, but I feel like they always burn better than some of their others. So the notes on Cozy Cashmere read smooth lavender, warm vanilla, comforting sandalwood, of course, with essential oils. This is really nice. Definitely an aromatherapy situation. I can definitely get some of that lavender in here. There is vanilla in here, but it's not a sweet vanilla. It gives it this creamy vibe, and the sandalwood also kind of gives it that like grounded situation. The sandalwood really grounds this fragrance. It's really nice. It's comforting. Definitely kind of along the lines of like an aromatherapy fragrance. But there's something almost salty about it, which I like. One thing that I've been loving with my perfumes is salty perfumes. I've really been into that. I have so many perfume videos that I need to put up. It's ridiculous, but I've really been into salty perfumes. I actually recently got a new one. It's Magic Salty Flower it's Salty Flower from the Magic collection from Viktor and Rolf, and I love it. And Olympia Intense has this salty note to it that I love. This has a bit of a saltiness to it. If you have this, let me know what you think, if you agree. But it gives off a little bit of a salty vibe, which I also like, and that also kind of gives me a cozy vibe as well. This kind of gives me that like warm, oversized cashmere sweaters at a beach house on a cold, overcast day. That's what this gives me. So this is really nice. I don't know if I'll get a second one. I'll have to burn it to see how how it fills with the room. And if I end up enjoying it, then I'll get a second one. Another one, I think this is the online only one. That is Almond Blossom. I love almondy scents. And the top on this is really nice too. The nice hammered gold lid. This is, I think, supposed to be a sunflower, but it low-key kind of looks like an acorn to me. Y'all are probably gonna be like, Brie, that's a sunflower. But you know, like the top of an acorn, like if you took an acorn and you smashed it, you know what I mean? And the scent notes on Almond Blossom are sweet almond blossom, vanilla orchid, and sandalwood. This is so nice. I feel like Almond Blossom has to be in body care because this reminds me of body care. This is a gentle, sweet, creamy almond scent. It kind of gives like that almond cookie kind of vibe. But the sandalwood is, it again grounds the scent. So it's creamy, it's almondy, but it's not sharp. It's not sharp at all. Definitely gives me a body care vibe. So if you like almond fragrances, I think you'll really like this. I think this is going to be a nice, calming, but still slightly sweet scent. So I'm really excited to try this out. I feel like I probably should get one more because it's an online exclusive. Because online exclusives, I feel like if you end up liking them, the moment you go back to get another one, they're gone. So I feel like I may need to just go ahead and get another one, but this is really nice. Good for like my folks who like subtle fragrances. That's a good one. So I can't wait to see how that burns. Hate this packaging, but I was missing the scent. That is Vanilla Birch. I emptied this a while ago. I picked this up, I want to say during Candle Day, and I fell in love with it. Vanilla Birch is a great year-round candle, and it's nice because it's slightly sweet, slightly woodsy, crowd-pleasing. It's just easygoing, and whenever I don't know what I'm in the mood for, I grab Vanilla Birch. So that's what that looks like. I really don't like the packaging on it. Like, I don't really know what they were going for with it. But, I mean, I was missing my Vanilla Birch. But I feel like they always put Vanilla Birch in the ugliest packaging. Always. I don't know why. And the scent notes on Vanilla Birch read white birch bark, Madagascar vanilla, and warm sandalwood. Again, another scent that is grounded by that sandalwood. But I love the birch in here too. It's woodsy but not smoky. It's woodsy, sweet, and it's gentle. I love it because the fragrance fills up the room, but it's not overbearing. So again, if you're someone who likes more subtle scents, Vanilla Birch is really, really good. Great year-round candle. Good one to have. It's not headache inducing. You get just a touch of the vanilla. It's so good. I love it. So that's Vanilla Birch. This is my, when I don't know what I feel like, we gonna light her up. And another one, honestly, I got this because of the hype. Scents Galore has been talking about this candle and just anything in the scent for a good minute, and I felt like I needed to understand why she was so obsessed. So I decided to pick it up, and that candle is Blackberries and Basil, and this is also in that ugly packaging. That's what she looks like, and I forgot to show you the lid, but it has this really pretty hammered leaf situation, and it's the same on that Vanilla Birch one as well. And the notes are fresh blackberries, sparkling champagne, and basil with essential oils. This is really nice. The basil isn't overbearing. I was kind of worried because sometimes basil candles can get a little annoying. The basil is definitely in the background. It's not super prominent. This mostly smells like, you get that blackberry. There's some effervescence from the champagne. And then the basil kind of finishes everything off. This is really nice. Am I obsessed with it? No. I don't feel like it's one that you absolutely have to run out and buy, but it is really nice. If you like those like effervescent fizzy scents like champagne toast, but you want something that's going to be a little bit more complex, check this out because it has that really nice blackberry note, And it is effervescent and uplifting. But something about how that basil is just woven in there is really, really nice. So I do like it. I might try this in like one of the hand soaps or something because I feel like that would be good for the kitchen. But that is blackberries and basil. Blueberry maple pancakes. I've heard a lot about blueberry maple pancakes, and it's never really like had me like, oh God, I have to have this when I've been in the store, you know? But I wanted to try it out because I have been burning the heck out of my last blueberry pie candle. We have that downstairs and it makes the house smell so good. So blueberry maple pancakes reads, wild blueberries, griddle fresh pancakes, and warm maple syrup. And this is mostly blueberry. You do get some of that like syrup note in there, but you don't get a lot of that like pancakey scent. I say hardly any. I'll see how it goes when I'm burning it. It might not smell exactly the same on cold, but apparently this is a very strong burning candle, which I believe because blueberry pie burns really strong. Like I can only like light one downstairs and the whole house will smell like blueberry pie. It's amazing. I love blueberry pie. So we'll see. I love the wax, and this like chalkboard label is so cute. And this just has that same hammered pumpkin situation as the other bakery ones do. So I'll check it out and see how it goes. If I really like it when it's burning, then I'll pick it up again. And if I don't, then I'll just wait for blueberry pie to come back. So the only other one I have that I don't have a multiple of is this pumpkin clove candle. And this is in that like, it reminds me of like a postage stamp, like a postcard situation, like a postage stamp. But they do have this collection. It has this really nice, I think they're pretty, with the lid. I think the lid is really, really nice. And it has that deep orange wax. And pumpkin clove reads, clove buds, ground cinnamon, a pinch of nutmeg, fresh pumpkin with essential oils, of course. And this is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin's strong ass little sister. The clove and the cinnamon are super prominent. Like, you know, with Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, the cinnamon in that is very prominent. This one, the cinnamon in this almost smells like Red Hots. But that clove really kind of evens it out to where it doesn't smell like a church lady's purse, you know? If you know, you know. There really isn't a lot of pumpkin in this, but it is there though. This to me smells like, you know, when stores first put out their decorations and stuff, and you know how when you like walk into the decoration section, it just smells like cinnamon and clove for no reason. That's what this candle smells like. Like it smells like the fall section of a store. So I do really enjoy it. I don't think I'll get another one though. But I won't say I won't. But I don't think I'll feel the need to. So that is pumpkin clove. Of course, I had to get the perfect autumn. And that's what she looks like. I love the packaging on this one. And it has that same embossed lid with that like mountain range scene. I think that is so pretty. And the notes on the perfect autumn read fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, crisp apple, and rich clove. I love this candle. I remember when they first came out with this and I was obsessed with it, and I only got one. I don't know why I only got one, but when I went back to get more, it was all gone. This is so good. This literally is the perfect fall scent. It has everything that I love. I love cranberry fragrances, you guys know. Frosted cranberry is one of my favorite scents. I love pumpkin spice situations. I love apples. I love apple scents. And I really enjoy clove. So this just, it's just the perfect combination. It's not overbearing. It's very inviting. It's a crowd pleasing scent. I feel like if you like frosted cranberry, you'll really enjoy this. This isn't as deep and rich as frosted cranberry, but damn, it is good. This one is a perfect blend of everything that you could ever want during the fall time when it comes to scents. So I did get 2 because y'all ain't catching me slipping this year, period. I haven't got this candle in years, and I don't know why. I always have the wallflowers, but I don't always get the candle, and I don't know, maybe it's just because the wallflower does enough for me. I don't know. But the candle I'm talking about is Sweater Weather. I really like Sweater Weather. If you like those fresh cologne-y, like, this is a great morning scent, I feel like, because that eucalyptus in there makes it kind of just cools everything off. It's like a crisp morning breeze. And the notes on Sweater Weather are fresh sage, juniper berry, aromatic eucalyptus, and fresh woods. I mostly get the juniper and the eucalyptus. I love this blue packaging, that matte blue, and that dark blue wax. Like, it makes me so happy. Yeah, I really love Sweater Weather. I don't get the candle as much as I should. But the Sweater Weather candle just fills up a whole house. It's so good. And I really love the matte blue. So I had to go ahead and get 2, even though they messed up my label on this one. It drives me crazy. But I did get 2 Sweater Weathers. I think that'll get my Sweater Weather fix down. And then this is one that I believe came out last year. And I never picked it up, but I was very intrigued and I wanted to try it out again this year. So that is Fall Farmhouse, and this also is luminary packaging. So I don't know if you can tell, you can see the wax through here, but you can see the candle burning on the inside. And these look so pretty when you light them. So the notes on Fall Farmhouse are spiced pumpkin, forest pine branch, fresh fall air with essential oils. I really like this. So I went ahead and burned this a couple of nights ago, and I really, really like it. It's not what I thought it would be. I think the notes sound very typical with the spiced pumpkin. I feel like when it says forest pine branch, like, it does have a woody scent to it. It's like a woodsy, almost smoky kind of scent. Like, I don't know if it's like this up north, but out here in the South, especially in the rural areas, people like to burn like their pine needles and stuff, and like they'll burn like the debris and stuff in their yards. And this gives me that vibe, like coming home, like imagine you're drinking like a fall drink and you're coming home on a cool fall night. It's starting to get dark early, and you can smell like that, you know, like that burning scent that just is always out here in the South. That's what this smells like. And it's so comforting. On cold, you can get a little bit of a fall sensation. It does have that fresh fall air note in here, but it doesn't have that like airy eucalyptusy quality that you get from a Sweater Weather or like fresh fall morning or crisp morning air. This doesn't do that. This is warmer. It definitely smells like a fall night where someone out in the backwoods is like burning, you know, burning like leaves and stuff with some pumpkin. And that pumpkin brings a creaminess to it. The pumpkin spice in this is not just spice. There's a creaminess to it. And so there's something about this candle that is super duper familiar. And I'm happy that I went ahead and got 2. I kind of wish I'd gotten 3. I may get a 3rd one because this is really, really nice. I love the way it smells when it's burning, because like it really does smell like, I hate to say it smells like things burning because obviously the candle is burning, but like that scent, that backwoods scent that you get, you know, if you live in the country. If you live in the country, you know what I mean. If you live in the country, as soon as I said it, you could smell it. And this smells like this with a creamy pumpkin note to it. And I really, really like it. And it just reminds me of all the things I love about not living in somebody's city. Another new favorite. I'm almost through my first one, and I'm going to have to buy a second one. Well, a third one. And that is Welcome Home. This is another one that came out last year. I think this came out the same time Fall Farmhouse came out last year. They were released together. And I really like this simple like gray and white packaging. It's really pretty. Has a white lid. And the notes on this read cinnamon sugar, warm apple butter, clove buds, and brown sugar. And y'all, this smells like, okay, imagine it's fall, you've had a long day, you come home, and somebody you love has had a lovely sugary caramelized apple butter cooking in the slow cooker. It's appley, it's buttery, it has a touch of cinnamon and nutmeg. Imagine that, coming home to just a big slow cooker of apple butter that's been cooking all day. That's what this smells like. This is so inviting. It doesn't have the biggest projection though, like the throw isn't insane, but this is so, it's just like a caramelized buttery apple fragrance. It's so good, y'all. I mean, I'm almost done with this candle. It's so good. This would be perfect to put at your entryway. I think I'm definitely going to, even though it ain't like we got nobody coming over. Ain't nobody coming to our house. But I just feel like we're getting ready to decorate for fall. And my mom and dad have this old Singer sewing machine that they refurbished back when we were like living at home. And it's just such a vibe. And I feel like this would be perfect just sitting there burning with some fall decor. And it's the first thing you smell when you walk in the house. This will just get people hyped to come to your house. I feel like I need at least 2 more. And I feel like this is not going to be around long. I know it was sold out the other day. And I hope that it's not sold out. I have another one from that Luminary collection. I haven't burned these yet, but I am hyped to. And this is Pumpkin Bonfire. Y'all, the notes on Pumpkin Bonfire read white pumpkin, a bundle of clove buds, and glowing embers. This, if you like the fireside candle, this is basically fireside with clove. But I like it. I really like the fireside candle. It's not too strong. Like at first I was worried it would just smell like someone set the house on fire. But I really like that one. I got one of those during Candle Day. And this definitely gives me that. This is like Fireside Sweet Sister because it has a sweetness from the white pumpkin, but it definitely has that clove bud in there as well. And it does have that kind of embery scent that you get from Fireside. So if you like the Fireside candle, but you want something just a little bit more and maybe a little bit sweeter, because Fireside is straight up like embers. Like there's no sweetness to it. It's a very like embery, smoky, dry scent. Try this out. If Fireside is too much for you, try this out because it has that inviting note of like the spices that you get in like a pumpkin spice latte or something. But it has like those embers and the clove, and it's a really good pair. So I got 2 of those. Y'all, I think this might be my absolute favorite one. And that is Apple Weather. Y'all. Again, the Luminary packaging. This with the red is so beautiful while it's burning. And the notes on Apple Weather read. The notes on Apple Weather read fresh farm stand apples, lavender leaves, and cinnamon bark. Now, I don't really get lavender leaves from this. This is definitely a full-on fresh apple scent. It smells like picking apples on a nice, crisp fall day. There's a touch of cinnamon in there, but this is pretty much mainly a sweet, fresh apple scent. And this just feels like a beautiful, it just feels like picking fresh apples on a beautiful fall morning. I love it. So I love it so much that I got 2 more during the 11.25 sale. So I have 3 apple weathers. I've burned this one almost halfway down, and I have 2 more. I love this. I'm definitely going to keep one downstairs because I know my mom loves this scent too. But yeah, apple weather, if you love those appley scents, a more fresh, realistic apple, you need that. This is another one that came out with the fall stuff, even though I feel like it's not like super fall vibes, but I remember this coming out before and people talked about it so much and I really wanted to try it. And so I ordered one and I really liked it. And then I ordered a second one when the 11.95 came around. And that is Sparkling Pear Riesling. And the color is literally like a white grape. It looks like a white grape. It's not my favorite color, but I don't mind it. And it does have that matching wax. And this, it smells so good. It smells like a glass of Riesling, literally. The notes are fresh pear slices, juicy white grapes, and sweet Riesling. This smells like if you had a nice chilled glass of Riesling and someone just dunked a few pear slices in there. It's so nice. It's a refreshing scent for sure. Something that you can burn all year round and be satisfied. It's not smoky. It's not, you know, spicy or anything like that. It's just sweet, slightly effervescent, and winey. I do like Riesling. Riesling isn't my favorite just because I'm not big on sweet alcohol in general. It's very realistic. It smells like a glass of perfect chilled Riesling with pear slices dunked into it. I really like it. I'm happy that I got it. I haven't burned these yet, so I'll see if I like it enough to get a third one, but I have 2, so I think that'll definitely curb my need for the scent. Like a month or so ago, Bath & Body Works released another online exclusive collection. It was a lavender collection. Apparently a lot of people didn't like them. There was like a blueberry lavender, there was a honey lavender, there was French lavender. There was another one too, I think white eucalyptus and lavender or something like that. I was really intrigued by this one, which is lemon lavender shortbread. Look, I love lemons, I love lavender, and I love me some shortbread. I literally made homemade shortbread the other day. I like to make homemade shortbread to drink with my teas and stuff, especially my Earl Grey. I love just a couple pieces of shortbread and some Earl Grey. Oh, I'm in love with this candle. The notes are sugared shortbread, zested lemons, and fresh lavender sprinkles. And this literally smells like lavender shortbread, lemon lavender shortbread baking in the oven. Like I'm literally about to like go buy some lemons so I can make some lemon lavender shortbread. That's how good this smells. It smells exactly like you have lemon lavender shortbreads baking in the oven, and I am almost through with this candle. It's so good. Like I don't usually leave my candles burning all day, but this I will leave burning all day because it smells so good. It's zesty, but you get that yummy butteriness of the shortbread, and the lavender gives it a little bite. It's so good, and it is so good that I have 2 more. And if there's any left online, the next time they do a $14.50 sale, then I will probably get another one because I really love this, and I think this is really good for all year round. For sure. It's good for all year round. There's a summery thing to it because of the lemon, but this can stand on its own all year round. So I love lemon lavender shortbread. So I do have a bunch of single wicks, and I got these with my rewards. if you have the rewards app in your location. I know it's by location, so you may not be able to get it. Even though a lot of people say you can just use area code 90210 and you can use it, but a lot of stores now aren't honoring it. Like if they know that it's not honored in that state, then they don't take it. So, but I had a bunch of rewards, so I got a bunch of single wick candles. And I went ahead and got this because it wasn't out in the 3 wicks yet, but it is out now. And that is Pumpkin Spice Latte. I got 2 of them. Whenever it's a single wick from Bath & Body Works, I always get 2 because I like to put one in one place and one in the other. And the notes on this read fresh espresso, pumpkin pie spice, even though this says pumpkin pie space, typo. Whipped cream and a sprinkling of cinnamon sugar. I love this. It's not as hit you in the face as Paris Cafe. There is definitely a coffee note in there, but it's more of a creamy coffee note. You get light notes of that pumpkin, like pumpkin pie spice, but there's definitely like a whipped cream, like marshmallow note, like almost like a marshmallow cream note. Like if you took the whipped cream from Starbucks and like whipped it up with some marshmallow cream and put it on top of your pumpkin spice latte and then drizzled like a little bit of pumpkin pie spice on top. That's what this smells like. It's so good. So that's another one of the newer releases that I wanted to get this last sale but passed on, is the pumpkin spice latte. Look, I like basic things too, and I love my PSLs. They're great. I love them. I mean, y'all know I'm a coffee lover, so I'm gonna love a PSL. This is one that's not super overbearing, so I really like this, and I'm definitely gonna get the 3 wick. And then the next ones I got are pumpkin vanilla marshmallow. I got these thinking that they were something else, but I think the one that I wanted was marshmallow pumpkin latte, if I'm correct. It was a scent that I heard Nitra B talk about that was out in a 3 wick a couple years ago, but it's not out in a 3 wick now. And I think that's what it was pumpkin marshmallow latte or marshmallow pumpkin latte or something like that. But that is what these look like. All of my single wicks have that little chalkboard packaging. And the notes on this read Tahitian vanilla, pumpkin spice, homemade marshmallow, and drizzled caramel. I don't really get any caramel in this. This to me smells like all of their other marshmallow fragrances, just with some cinnamon. Literally, it just smells like their signature marshmallow fragrance with cinnamon. If I had to choose when it comes to my marshmallow fragrances, I would choose peppermint marshmallow any day. Peppermint marshmallow is bae. It has that really yummy peppermint vibe, but it's sweet marshmallow, and it's just so cozy, and it just screams holiday. So I've been burning this a lot too. And I really like it, but I probably wouldn't get it again. And I do actually like Marshmallow Fireside more than I like this, even though, like I've said, I think Marshmallow Fireside, I have still yet to get a Marshmallow Fireside that I felt like burned well. And it just isn't as good as people hype it up to be to me. I prefer peppermint marshmallow. Right, guys, in the last 2, I had to get some pumpkin pecan waffles because I do like having the scent around. I haven't burned these yet, but isn't the packaging on these cute? And the notes on pumpkin pecan waffles is maple syrup, golden waffles, pumpkin spice, and brown sugar. It's a classic scent, you know? It's just nice, warm, fluffy, buttery, sweet, comforting. I really like this one. This is your fall basic bitch scent. It's a fall basic bitch scent. Sorry if that offends you. I don't think that's a bad thing, but it is a basic bitch scent. It's a good one to have because people are going to enjoy it, you know? It's a crowd-pleasing scent. It's comforting. I burn it and it just feels like fall, so I figured I'd go ahead and get some single wicks. I might get a couple of 3 wicks this year just to have it. So yeah, pumpkin pecan waffles, single wicks, super cute. Got them for free. All right, guys, that is my ridiculously enormous candle haul. And if Bath and Body Works keeps going the way it's going with these like fall and winter releases, I will probably have another one. But let me know, what are your favorite fall scents? What are you guys eyeing? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this very lengthy candle haul. Yeah, I love candles and I love fall scents, and y'all know I was gonna have to get my fall scents. I'm almost out of my fall stuff. Most of that is like spring, summer, so I had to go ahead and re-up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.